Madam President, the slave trade must be recognized as the greatest crime against humanity. As the African champion on reparations, Ghana intends to introduce a motion in this August body to that effect. More than 12.5 million Africans were forcibly taken against their will and transported to create wealth for the powerful Western nations. We must demand reparations for the enslavement of our people and the colonization of our land that resulted in the theft of our natural resources, as well as the looting of artifacts and other items of cultural heritage that have yet to be returned in total.
President Mahama ne NDC. Omoka say ye kwantro. Omo say COVID insan nimu at all. Enya sa no mukaye. Omo say economic mismanagement. Enya sa no mukaye. Say COVID enye a factor.
Welcome to Ghana Today. If today happens to be the first time you've come across our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and put the notification bell on so that anytime we drop a video, you can get a notification. Then you come and watch the video. Yes, so today happens to be a special day for Ghana because His Excellency Dramani Mahama is addressing the UN.
Madam President, the slave trade must be recognized as the greatest crime against humanity. As the African champion on reparations, Ghana intends to introduce a motion in this August body to that effect. More than 12.5 million Africans were forcibly taken against their will and transported to create wealth for the powerful Western nations. We must demand reparations for the enslavement of our people and the colonization of our land that resulted in the theft of our natural resources, as well as the looting of artifacts and other items of cultural heritage that have yet to be returned in total.
And this time around, the way he's speaking, people are saying His Excellency Dramani Mahama is speaking like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Madam President, I believe that in honor of this milestone celebration, the United Nations should also embark on a process of serious recalibration and establish its own reset agenda. Since the organization's founding, the number of UN member nations has nearly quadrupled. And quite frankly, it is not the same world that it was back then when the UN was formed. I mentioned earlier that I began my second non-consecutive term as president this past January. My first term ended in January 2017. In that span of time, 8 years, the world has changed with such ferocity. My first days in office after my return felt as though I had just awakened from a Rip Van Winkle-style sleep.
But the most funny thing is, whilst His Excellency Dramani Mahama is in the United Nations addressing this huge crowd and huge dignitaries, Dr. Akanaimpe, Dr. It is possible, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is in Ghana throwing some jabs at His Excellency Dramani Mahama, calling him rather a liar, that he lied to Ghanaians. He lied to Ghanaians and became president. He lied to Ghanaians that because of COVID, something happened. Let's go watch the video.
From 2022, COVID impacts, Ukraine war, any COVID. Emma Niema Bo Ekosro 2024 election. Munginamo Kaise, Naye Kase, Abdia AC, na Niema Bo Ekosro, Ghana Hengina, Eye COVID, na Ebaye, Emma Nipa Nema Bo Ekosro, any Russia Ukraine war. Yaka Sadiano, Omampenyi Mahama ne NDC. Omoka say ye kwantro. Omo say COVID insan nimu at all. Enya sa no mukaye. Omo say economic mismanagement. Enya sa no mukaye. Say COVID enye a factor. Me say me kan say I think nra ena omampenyi Echo New York ena omo okoka say Africa nyina niema bo eko soro because of COVID. Semot mwati. O say COVID ninti ena niema bo eko soro. O say a lot of ye effort ye reduce poverty over 10 years or 20 years. COVID no edi sa effort ni nyina aba form in just 2 years. Sa no kind. Enti asa onim sa but wanka election no. Enye sa onim ni kure no ba wanka yen yehu problem no. Omo ehu problem no. Enti nyame adom obi abehu baby and the corona da into 2028 yen sesan ya adwen yen fa emma Dr Bawumia any MPP na yen fa economic management no enkoso because we got it right.
My people, these are the words of His Excellency, the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana and the former flag bearer of the NPP. Yes, he says John Dramani Mahama is a liar. Lie to the people.
Madam President, the UN Founding Charter is outdated when it comes to representation in this August Assembly. The most powerful post-World War II nations are still being rewarded with an almost totalitarian guardianship over the rest of the world. And yet, the first sentence in Chapter 2, Article 1 of the UN Charter declares that the organization is based on the principle of sovereign equality of all its members. If this were true, and was the case, a continent as large as Africa, with its numerous UN member states, would have at least one permanent seat on the Security Council. Furthermore, we believe that veto power should not be restricted to only 5 nations, nor should it be absolute. There must be a mechanism in this House for the General Assembly to challenge a veto. No single nation should be able to exercise an absolute veto to serve its own interests in a dispute.
Kindly subscribe and be part of us. Be part of us because it's very necessary to give us a subscribe. Yes, and don't forget to like and share your comments. Your comments are also very necessary to us. Yes, and my name is Treasure Boy.
Na niema buo akosoro pa. From 2022, COVID impacts no ebaye no. Ukraine war and COVID. Ema niema buo ekosoro. 2024 election. Mungina mo kai say na ye kase abdia esi ye no. Na niema buo ekosoro Ghana henyina. Eye COVID na ebaye Emma nipa nema bo ekosro any Russia Ukraine war. Yeka saade no omampanyi Mahama ne NDC. Omoka say ye twantro. Omo say COVID insan nimu at all. Enya sa no mukaye. Omo say economic mismanagement. Enya sa no mukaye. Say COVID enye a factor. Me say me kan say I think Nra ena omampenyi echo New York ena omo okoka se Africa nyina niema bo echo soro because of COVID. Semot mwati o say COVID ninti ena niema bo echo soro o say a lot of ye effort ye reduce poverty over 10 years or 20 years. COVID no edi sa effort ni nyina aba form in just 2 years. Sa no kind. Enti sa onim sa but wanka election no. Enye sa onim ni kure no ba wanka yen yehu problem no. Omo ehu problem no. Enti nyame adom obi abehu baby and the corona da into 2028 yen sesan ya adwen yen fa emma Dr Bawumia any MPP na yen fa economic management no enkoso because we got it right.